It's time for Focus Forward, sponsored by Invest Grand Bahama. It's Grand Bahama's best talk show, highlighting all of the positive things happening in Freeport.
Look forward to our special guests each week that will tell you about events, activities, and initiatives that are making a remarkable impact on our community.
You'll also hear from local business owners and get a heads up on deals and special promotions. It's time to Focus Forward. Good morning and welcome back. We are live on Grand Bahama's best talk show, Focus Forward, sponsored by the Invest Grand Bahama unit of the Grand Bahama Port Authority. My name is Glendea Sweeting, the Business Development Officer at GBPA, and I am joined by my co-host, Alex Thompson, Executive Director of the Downtown Freeport Business Association. Alex, good morning.
Good morning, good morning. You listen here. We have to get this straight. It's the lovely Alex Thompson.
Well, maybe your husband could say that. Her husband could say that, but I ain't saying all that. We'll say the lovely Glendea, and then you can say...
Oh, then I'll say the fantastic Alex Thompson.
Yeah,
there we go.
It's fine. Well, Alex, we have said goodbye to January. So we did the Happy New Year and welcome back and the whole nine. And now we are in February, and it's the month of love.
It is the month of love.
Can you tell? Of love, yes.
Can you tell? I even put my red pen in my hand today because I'm feeling it all.
You just being so extra. But it's cool, and of course, you know, because it's the month of love, you know, we have a beautiful new set here, Compliments of Designs by Renee.
Yes, she's been working hard.
Yes, all of the lovely red flowers and the hearts and the whole nine. So it's great, lots of good stuff.
I tell you, I'm falling in love all over again with my husband.
Aw, that's so sweet. I hope you got a really good Valentine's gift for that drop just now. So you're the love doctor, right? Everybody knows you as the love doctor. So give us what's new happening in Valentine's, you know, in the small business community, and keep it PG, okay? What's happening?
Keep it PG, so it brings the love doctor down a little bit. But what we're focusing on at Signature Choices is we are focusing on the entire month. That's what we're doing. You know, sometimes you want the flowers, but this month we want you to focus on every single day of the month. It's only 28 days, and you know what? We have these great little kits in store where you can pick a card out and do something different and nice and cute for your spouse every day of the month. Whether it's pick their favorite chocolate, whether it's make them breakfast, whether it's, you know, bring them lunch to work. Little special things. And you know, sometimes we think, I don't know what to do. You know, I've been married a long time.
How many years?
My husband usually knows exactly.
Don't tell us your age. It's okay. It's okay. It's been a while.
20-something years.
Well, congratulations.
I've been married a very long time, and what happens is you have to make an effort. My husband will say, you're the love doctor, you need to do a little more. But I'm like, I'd be doing everybody all day. So getting them, you know, giving them all these great ideas, I need you to, you know.
Okay, all right. Yeah, it didn't sound right, but it's okay.
But in the small business sector, we also have a lot of stores that are getting ready and gearing up. There's a lot of events happening in February.
Right.
We have a great month planned of events that's going on, and so the stores are gearing up. So they've had their end of holiday clearance, and they're getting new stock in. So I want you to shop downtown, move around. Stores have new inventory inside, waiting for the community to support them.
Okay, so definitely in the month of February, go downtown, shop, get everything that you need to create that special Valentine's experience.
For the entire month of February.
Fantastic, great. And of course, we also want to remind you, our GBPA licensees, you have an opportunity to be on this fantastic show with us. You may be able to even come and join us here during the month of February. So come, drop your card in our bowl, go to the customer relations, or they call it licensing area,
department,
and drop your card in the bowl, and we want to see you on Focus Forward. Now, we need to focus forward because we have a great show planned for today.
You have a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yes. So the Invest Grand Bahama Small Business Bureau is truly spreading the love with some cash, right?
You know, I'm all about the money.
You know, you could give me chocolates and all of that stuff for Valentine's, but if you give me cash,
money.
Exactly.
Let's say, show me the money.
Exactly.
Okay.
Give you some money.
And you're wearing some green today. Okay. Let's talk about this green.
So Mrs. LaShawn Dames, the Business Services Manager at GBPA, who is responsible for small business growth around the city of Freeport, she is joining us. She is also the driving force, or one of the driving forces behind this particular show. She is a great supporter of the show and a key sponsor, so it's always great to have her here with us. Mrs. Dames, welcome back.
Oh, hello, ladies. And may I say that you both look very lovely during the month of love.
Thank you.
That's good. That's what we like. Now, also joining us today is one of our very own Bahamian icon nominated playwrights, TEDx speaker, author of the One Year Challenge, and a finalist in the recently held GBPA Capital Arena. These are only a few of her accomplishments, by the way. I won't tell all the rest. We want to welcome Corel Pinder to the show.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Us. So, Capital Arena, Mrs. Dames, we've been talking about it, you know, off and on. Yeah, free money. That's what it is.
That's all I want to hear about.
We've been talking about it off and on. Even last week, we had Derek Newbold on the show, and we were talking about, well, we tried to get him to talk and tell us who was going to win. But he didn't tell us none. But it's okay.
Didn't tell us
it's
much.
still a secret?
It's still a secret.
Okay, show over. No, I'm kidding.
Still a secret?
But we want to learn a little bit more. So you are definitely the person that's behind Capital Arena. You would have organized and put it together. And so it's a wonderful initiative that would have come into the Grand Bahama community. And of course, it's actually started, you guys have started doing pitches and that sort of thing. Tell us all about it. We want to know.
Oh gosh, do you have enough time? Because there's just so much to tell.
Tell us more than Mr. Newbold told us.
Okay, so Capital Arena is the initiative that was created by GBPA. It is actually the idea or concept that Mr. Roll brought forward several years back, and we've been we've been toying with it, we've been moving it slowly, but this year it came full-fledged. It moved forward in a tremendous way. We sent out the call for proposals back in October. The call ended at the end of November, and in January we went through our pitches, and we ended up with more than about 45 proposals. Wow. We narrowed down to 19, and then we had pitches last week, Monday and Wednesday. Mrs. Corel was a part of that pitch lineup, and it's just amazing how many wonderful ideas are out there, how many Bahamians are out there just waiting for the opportunity, for the funding to be able to bring their dreams and their goals to fruition.
And so that is what we always hear about in Invest Grand Bahama, right?
Right. That's
Persons just have great ideas, but they're just looking for that funding.
They need money.
Yeah.
You guys like to pretty it up, but
access to funding is the greatest challenge of every micro, small, and medium enterprise. Access to funding, and so this was an opportunity for us to have meaningful impact, and we're really proud and happy that it's happened. We're now in the finalists, and so we will be announcing and unveiling them very, very shortly. The judges will do the final deliberations on how well these candidates validated their need for funding and how much funding they will actually get. But it's up to $15,000. So those candidates.
I can use that money. Listen, I'm just asking for a friend, right? I'm just asking for a friend. Inquiring minds want to know. You give us a little hint of who's in the top running, or when can we find out who's really going to win this cash?
You are going to know by next week.
My goodness, you really do work with Mr. Newbold, doesn't she?
Yeah. And also, we are preparing because once the finalists are unveiled, those winners are unveiled, they're going to know the next steps, which is going to be our UB created program. It's an entrepreneurship program created especially for the Capital Arena, because we want to make sure that we empower, we equip these winners to go out there and do what it is they have told us they want to do successful.
That's wonderful. Now we have one of the Capital Arena gladiators with us today. And so, of course, obviously, besides the big cash, what inspired you to want to be a part of such an initiative?
Well, how it all came about was at the end of, I was sharing with Alex a little earlier, at the end of last year, I was on a sponsored trip at the U.S. Embassy. And during that time, it was for entrepreneurs. And being in that setting with entrepreneurs from Latin America and the Caribbean, it was about 250 of us, I kind of realized that I was not running a business. I was doing projects. I was just doing this project here, that project there, but I wasn't running a business. So the goal for 2018 was to start running a business, not do an event here, public speaking here, writing there, but actually a full-fledged business. And so one of the goals was to get a license from the Grand Bahama Port Authority. So I literally was just going online, like, how much does this cost? Let me budget it in. And I'm seeing the advertisement, do you want to be a gladiator? Yes, money free. I need that. I don't have it. I'm going to need that money. So I'm going to sign up. And it was like 2 days before the entry. And, and I was like, the deadline is in 2 days, but I'm going to find a way to get this submission in there, and it's going to go in, and I'm just so glad it did.
Wow, that is wonderful.
You participated in Capital Arena. How did it feel being amongst all those other participants who obviously brought their A game, according to this one here?
Definitely. I was a little nervous because the night before the pitch competition, when we had the training, Mr. Newbold told us, know your numbers, know your numbers. He was like, you have 2 CPAs on the panel. They're going to drill you with the numbers. And remember, I found out 2 days before. So I submitted a plan with no numbers. So when he's saying this during the training, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is not going to be good. I have to be ready. So I called my friend who's a CPA, and the night before, I'm like, you need to prep me, go over the questions. And he's drilling me. And he was like, send me what you sent them so I can know how to question you. Okay. So I sent him it, and he was like, weigh your numbers. And I was like, well, I didn't send them the numbers because you didn't send them any numbers. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a disaster. I was like, no, like, prepare me now. What do I need to do? So he's like, okay, well, it's going to be a long night. We'll sit up. Let's go. So he's like drilling me with the different questions. And I sent him what I have with all of the numbers. And he was like, okay, I think you're ready. So he went through it line by line. And literally the next day, that is exactly what they did. They were like,
line by line.
And I was ready.
And that's what we wanted to know. What was that experience like in the front of the Duke, the Duchess, and the Don? Because when you hear Capital Arena and you hear, oh, they're going to be going up against the Duke, the Duchess, the Don, and you're going to be a gladiator in this arena and the whole nine. And so the pressure is coming down. What did that feel like?
So I'm so glad that he prepped me the night before, because when I was doing the prep with him, he was like, is that what you're going to say? They're not going to buy that. Is that what you're going to say? And I'm like, okay, so what do we need to do? And so he's like, well, I do need you to be prepared that when you go in there with 2 CPAs, one of them are going to say to you, how in the world did you submit this with no numbers? Oh, and wow. When I finished my pitch, that was the first thing the Duchess said. She said, well, I got to tell you, when I first looked at this, I was like, where are your numbers? What is this? Is this a business? Oh, wow. How could you have a business with no numbers?
Oh, wow.
And she was like, so I'm glad you pitched, because I gave some numbers in the pitch already. Okay. So she was like, this is so much better in person, because I'm telling you from the paper.
It sounds so great, you know, and the excitement, right?
It sounds exciting.
And so it sounds like it was a wonderful experience. So now, Ms. Dames, Capital Arena, first time around, fantastic, right? When is it coming up again? You know, you can't just do it once,
you know,
right?
Inquiring minds want to know.
There was a term that was tossed back and forth when we were doing the shooting and we were wrapping up, and it was awesomeness hath taken form. And it was because it was truly an awesome and amazing experience. And what was really, really, I guess, the cherry on the top was when we had the press briefing with the Duke, the Don, and the Duchess. When the Duke himself said, and we want to see this be an annual thing. So the call for proposals will be going out in October of 2018.
Okay.
So the process starts all over again.
And you guys heard it here first. You know, October 2018. I know the phones are going to be ringing off the hook in October.
I need to know, how do persons who are already in business, existing business owners, I'm asking for a friend.
Okay.
How do they get on board with this? How can they get on board? Is this available for those?
Okay, so absolutely. Okay, so Capital Arena was created to introduce into the business community of Freeport 4 new licensees each year, and to help 2 existing licensees expand their business in some way. All right, so maybe you want to begin exporting and you need capital to invest in inventory. Maybe it's the packaging, maybe it's how you're going to create your shipping, logistic routes, or whatever have you. If that's going to help you move more product, make more money, be more profitable, that's what we want to help.
So if I need the money, I need to apply in October
2018.
Once the call goes out, you need to submit a business proposal, a executive summary of how you intend to use the funding that you will get. And if we see that there is true value in that, then you'll be filtered down to the finalists.
That'll be great. That'll be great. So October 2018, don't forget your number.
Don't miss it.
October 2018, that is your opportunity to be a part of this wonderful, wonderful initiative. initiative. Now, just before we wrap up, I think we got like 10 seconds before I start getting the big waves. So there's something that you, Karel, are a part of this evening. Just give us a quick snippet about that.
So our company is doing our first event, which is Brand Lovers. That happens at 7 o'clock at Pelican Bay. And what Brand Lovers is going to do is introduce what we are trying to do for individuals and companies, help you to really understand what my company is about, who's my target audience, how to go after them, what are the creative ideas to do that. We also have the president of Grand Bahama Port Authority, Mr. Ian Roll, who is one of our panelists. He's talking about team building.
What time does that begin?
7 o'clock Pelican Bay tonight.
7 o'clock Pelican Bay tonight. So you have an opportunity to be a part of Brand Lovers. We're going to take a quick break. We have so much more coming here for you. You have to stay with us. Don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back right after this.
If you could live one day over and over again, would it be that time you swam with the dolphins? Would it be that moment you hit a hole in one? Or would it be a moment that you haven't lived yet? Experience the magic and splendor of Grand Bahama Island. The beauty of the Bahamas with a quiet sophistication unmatched in the Caribbean. Experience life, the grand life. Grand Bahama Island. Imagine the possibility.
You're thinking about starting a business or looking to expand and grow an existing business, the Invest Grand Bahama Small Business Bureau can help. We are your complete business resource center, offering a one-stop shop service to aspiring entrepreneurs and existing business owners. Did you know that most startup businesses fail within the first 3 to 5 years as a result of poor planning, insufficient funding, and lack of basic business management skills and training? The Invest Grand Bahama Small Business Bureau offers a wealth of resources, information, and support to help entrepreneurs avoid costly mistakes, make wise choices, and plan effectively for a successful business venture. Why risk becoming a statistic? Helping entrepreneurs realize their goals of successful business ownership while working with existing businesses to remain competitive and profitable is what we do. Visit or call us today for more information on how the Invest Grand Bahama Small Business Bureau can help you. Invest Grand Bahama Small Business Bureau, empowering licensees.
Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. We're live here on Focus Forward, Facebook Live, and Kiss 96 FM. Hey, Glenn, over there. We don't get to see you often, but I'm sure persons are always listening to you. So we had a great first segment. We were talking with Mrs. LaShawn Dames, the Business Services Manager at GBPA, and we had Karel Pinder, and we were talking about Capital Arena, and Karel brought all of the energy, right? I felt like I was in the arena, right? Yeah. So that was fantastic. Of course, Capital Arena is all about the cash money,
about the money.
Getting some money for your business, but you got to come hot.
But not just new businesses, also existing businesses.
Yes.
The money is there. You just got to apply to get it.
Yes.
Yes.
So the opportunities are there, Alex. So what else we have going on today?
Oh, we got a lot of stuff going on. You know, it was a little hot earlier, so now we got to cool it down. We got to cool it down. Okay. And our next guest is going to be giving away just what the doctor ordered for this month of love, a little something to cool you down, something to lift your spirits. We will be taking the first caller at Kiss 96 FM in just a few minutes. So if you are watching and you're listening right now, you have a chance to win a prize, compliments of Island Yogurt, who is our special guest today. So we want to make sure that you are aware that if you've won a prize from us before, let's give someone else an opportunity and let them win a prize. So listen, we're going to have Island Yogurt ask you a question, and if you can answer this question correctly, you will be the winner of this prize. You'll just need to call Kiss 96 FM 352-7440 with the correct answer. Let's get our question.
What's the question?
Hi, good morning. The question for today is, Island Yogurt have over 50 flavors or more, but there's 2 flavors that's always up, never come down. What 2 flavors are they?
What 2 flavors are always up? So every time you go there, those 2 flavors are there.
Yes, correct.
All year.
Yes, all year round.
What 2 flavors? All right. I'm sure a person's like, they're thinking now.
They're thinking, yes. We'll take our
And
first
hopefully we can get the name of the winner before the end of the show. So that'll be great. All right, so let's moving right on. Now we're already talking with Island Yogurt. Right? Paul and Kimberly Brown, welcome to Focus Forward.
Thank you for having us.
Where's our yogurt?
Just go down. Good morning. Come on down. We have it there for you.
Okay, great. So tell us a little bit about what you guys have going on. I realize that there is something really exciting happening with Island Yogurt, and this is something where I believe on Focus Forward, this would be the first type of announcement that we've ever had.
Yes.
So you guys making history on Focus
Yes.
Forward. So tell us
Yes.
what's happening down at Island Yogurt.
Island Yogurt, we are delighted. And you say, don't get too up, but don't not too low. I'm excited.
That's fine.
We are offering franchise here at Island Yogurt. I don't know of any other private owners that offer franchise, and I think we are making history here in the Bahamas. So that's one of our big explosions going on right now.
Wow, so you guys are looking at franchising.
Yes.
We're looking to do the Family Islands, or anything outside of Freeport, or the port area. Anything outside of that, we're open to interest.
May I just jump in there? So Island Yogurt is your brand.
Yes.
It's your brand.
Yes.
Okay, so in Freeport, you guys are taking your brand nationally. You're going to franchise it
Nationally,
now.
yes.
That is something
We
to
are
sing about.
nationally,
That is something
yes.
to really sing
That
about.
is something to be
You know?
excited about. It really is.
And that also speaks to the stability of the business in the
Yes.
Freeport economy, right? We always talk about the fact that, you know, we have some struggles here and there. But you guys have stuck it out.
Right.
And
Stuck
you've
it
made
out.
it work. And the business is now about
Growing
to
and-
expand.
Expanding, and we so appreciate our local Bahamian who, even when the economy was down, the locals
That
kept
come in
us
and
going.
patronize.
Yes.
How long
So-
have you been in business?
Well, we've been in business over 6 years now, and we're now in the Port Lucaya marketplace.
How do you feel about this great big move?
I'm excited.
Excited.
I'm scared. I'm nervous. I'm second guessing myself, but I know I have a great product and it's worth. You know, I want to take Island Yogurt, or we want to take it to the next level. I'm always bugging my poor husband, like, what's the next thing we're gonna do? So.
So she's putting fire underneath you.
Yeah.
change.
You got to do it. You have to do it. That's fantastic. So you're in the Seahorse Plaza.
Yes.
Right.
No, we're in the Port Lucaya
Port Lucaya.
marketplace.
Port Lucaya Marketplace,
Marketplace,
excuse me.
yes.
All right, so you're in the
We
Port
was in-
Lucaya Marketplace. That's just on the main strip.
Right on the main strip.
Right. So perfect location.
Yeah.
So for persons that may be interested in contacting you with reference to franchising, how can they get to you?
Well, they can start with an email
Okay.
to islandyogurt@hotmail.com.
Island Yogurt at
Then we'll
hotmail.com.
forward information to them, and then if they're interested, then we'll give them more information.
And they can also call us at 373-3696.
Okay.
That's one of our numbers.
Now, is there anything special happening at Island Yogurt during the month of love?
Oh, yes. Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Because you know people get
Month of
kind of hot,
love.
you know, and y'all got to cool them down.
Yes,
So what do you have going on?
We're gonna have a raffle for a lovely phone complimentary of BTC. And I know someone would love to give that for their loved ones, their husband, spouse, whoever. So Island Yogurt is feeling the love.
And sharing the love.
And sharing the love, exactly.
Yeah, that's something we're running for the whole of the month. So the whole of the month of February.
Okay.
Are the raffles available? And how do they qualify for the raffle?
Once they purchase a yogurt for $5, they would be able to enter their name into our drawing that we'll be having. We'll do it on the end of the month. And whoever's that lucky winner, tell your significant other, don't just wait till
Or
the end of the
don't.
month, and you'll get your gift.
Okay, that's wonderful. So, Ms. Dames, as business services manager, you know, how do you feel about this? How do you truly feel? You know, you're always pushing for the small businesses. You're always trying to do things, initiatives, and, you know, seminars and workshops. And, you know, this is your day-to-day. So to now see a local business
A
expanding
local
to this
business, a
extent.
Bahamian brand. You know, we've seen this with the Bamboo Shack, how they've taken their brand out of Nassau and they've expanded it. You know, they're on a much bigger level. So to see this small business, it's only been 6 years.
Yeah, 6
You know,
years.
they've come to a point where they're prepared now to take it to the next level. That's truly exciting, and I think it speaks to Bahamians and how we support the local businesses here. I think it speaks to the fact that there is confidence in the Bahamian economy despite some of the challenges that we face. And so, you know, 2018 is going to be an amazing year. We've seen, you know, what the government has said. You know, we're seeing what the port is doing. Never at one point in time in the history of Freeport, as I know it. And so, if there are olders, please tell me. But the amount of investment in small businesses in this one place, one time, in one season, I've never seen it before. The government is doing their initiatives with the grant funding. We just had the Link initiative through Caribbean Export Agency. Then you have the port with the Capitol Arena. There's some other persons who are doing some other things. So all of this is all taking place in this space at this one time. It's unprecedented, and so I think it speaks to the resilience of this economy. And so to have Island Yogurt, you know, we're proud of them. They're GBPA licensees for 6 years, and they're moving forward. So congratulations, and we wish you every success, and we will be there with you to help and support you in every way that we can. And you know, we encourage the other businesses. We've done the franchise expos. If you think that your business is ready to take that plunge, hey, and it's not just that they're bringing another location. They're allowing somebody else to be a part of the success that they are having.
Right. And I think that makes all the difference, right? Because a lot of times we feel like we could just go out there, we could do it on our own, you know, but I think we're starting to come into the culture now where we realize we can do things together. And to be able to strengthen our economy, that is definitely the way to go.
That is absolute. That is perfectly stated.
Partnerships are needed to grow any business. I think it's important to understand that some businesses do struggle. I mean, every business goes through a struggle and goes through the economy, but you have to focus on, if you find that this business is working, this business is succeeding, how do we grow? And I think that's the most important thing. We need to get out there to the business community. In my business, retail is slow worldwide in our industry, but that doesn't change or stop that other businesses are doing great. So guess what? Maybe I might want to open up an Island Yogurt franchise. Why not? And I think that's what we have to, you know, my motto is always, we're stronger together.
Okay, all right. Great. So we were waiting for the name, and I was just checking my iPad, waiting for the name of the winner. And this one, we don't have a winner. What we have is some persons that are just really trying, and they want this so bad. So I think one of the things we can do is give them a little hint, right? So this is your hint. If you're watching, if you're listening, pick up your phone, put your finger on the dial, so the minute I say a part of the answer, you can just dial the number, right? Okay, so we talked about 2 flavors that are always there. One of those flavors is vanilla. What's the next one?
What's the next flavor?
So we're gonna have somebody call in, and I'm quite sure I'm gonna have that name in about 30 seconds. Yes, but it was great to have you guys. Island Yogurt, you're doing a fantastic job. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. We're very proud of you guys.
Thank
you know, continue to do what you're doing, and you guys are kind of like role models for young entrepreneurs, and you're making history, and that is what we want to encourage.
But I've got a quick question for you. Just before you made up your mind, was there a debate between the two of you? Who came up with the idea that let's make this a franchise?
Well, we're always
looking to expand.
Right.
But we figured if we went to, say, Nassau, then that would mean we'd have to spend half our time in Nassau. And we didn't really want to do that. So if we're going to be all over the islands, we didn't want to have to spend most of our time traveling throughout the Bahamas. So we thought the best way to spread Island Yogurt would be through a franchise.
Great idea. Fantastic idea. So we want to thank you guys for being with us. Thank you, Island Yogurt. We're still going to be looking for our yogurt. I'm going to be on the side of the winner. Whoever wins this thing today, come pick me up.
That's to tell you who's really looking for it, right?
Sweet. So we'll definitely come and support, and and definitely enjoy the flavors. Thank you guys so much, Mrs. Dames. Always a pleasure to have you on the show. We know when you come, you're doing something great. So we love having her here.
Free money. That's it.
And of course, we want to thank you, Alex. We had a really great show today.
This was a great show. I tell you, I'm excited for the month of love.
We should all be. We should all be. Lots of things happening in Freeport, downtown, around the Grand Bahama community. Island Yogurt is expanding. Businesses downtown are ready for the month of love, and it's going to be a full 28 days of love. So you definitely want to be a part of that. We enjoy being with you each and every week. So thanks for joining us here on Focus Forward. And until next time, I'm Glendia Sweeting.
And I'm Alex Thompson.
Informing you on the positive things that happen when you focus forward. You've been listening to Focus Forward, sponsored by Invest Grand Bahama. Like us on Facebook at Invest Grand Bahama Small Business Bureau to stay updated.
And drop a business card at the Grand Bahama Port Authority receptionist desk to have your business featured on our show. Tune in next Thursday,
Same time,
same place,
for Focus Forward.